heart has no fire in it. How many times have you dreaded going to the gym, dragged yourself there anyways, had the best workout, driven home thinking, why don't I do this every day? It feels so good. Then 3 days later, you're back on the couch, dreading going to the gym again. I remember this very vividly. A couple of weeks ago, my boyfriend wanted to go to the gym and I went with him. I was not wanting to go to the gym, but after it, I was so happy that I went. And when we resist, this is your brain doing exactly what it's designed to do. Your brain is wired to protect you from discomfort. It is constantly running a risk assessment. Is this safe? Is this familiar? Do I know what's going to happen? Anything that requires effort, anything that pulls you out of your current state, initially registers as a threat. The problem is we've built lives that are so overscheduled and so overstimulated that our brains are already running at maximum speed. It's a constant what is next. And when you're already running at a depleted system, the idea of having to add one more thing, even something good, can genuinely feel impossible. Here's what I want you to really hear. That feeling, that wall you hit before you start, it almost always will disappear the moment you begin. Starting is the hardest part, not the middle, not the end, the start. And when you understand that, you can stop letting the resistance at the door fool you into thinking you don't want it. You do want it. Your nervous system just needs a second to catch up to that feeling. So Terry and I talked a lot about the nervous system. This might be the most important thing I want to share with you today, because until I really started understanding this, I thought my struggle with motivation was a character flaw. I thought some people just had more drive, more discipline, more whatever, and I needed to get more of it. But what I've learned, and what Terry articulated so beautifully, is that our behavior is not always driven by our conscious mind. A huge amount of what we do, what we avoid, how we eat, or how we move and respond to stress, it is driven by our nervous system. And I really started diving into this in 2022. All of that is driven by our nervous system, by the state that our body is in. When your nervous system is dysregulated, you're in a chronic state of stress, overwhelm, or fight or flight, your body is not going to prioritize going for a walk or going to the gym. And it's going to prioritize survival, rest, conservation, safety. And I want to say that is not laziness. That is biology. That is, I need to freaking relax. Terry talked about this pattern she noticed in herself with emotional eating. She would do great for months, eating well, working out, and feeling on top of the world. And then the dam would break and she couldn't understand why she kept self-sabotaging until she started connecting the dots. When we connect the dots, we realize there's always an emotional trigger right before the breaking point. An argument, a loss, a stressful work week, anything that can cause your nervous system to feel dysregulated. with Terry, her nervous system had gotten flooded. Food, especially sugar, was the fastest way she knew how to regulate it. And I think so many of us are doing this. I was just talking with my son about how we are constantly on our phones. We are regulating our nervous system with distraction of being on our phones. We're using food or Netflix or the scrolling or wine, not because we're weak, but because our nervous system is screaming for regulation. And those things work fast, though they really don't. They're not the best tools, but they do take us out of our head and they work until we have better tools. We're going to keep reaching for the ones that we have, such as the phone, the food. Our nervous system is going to completely keep feeling hijacked by all of these things. Things like movement, even just 5 minutes of cardio can shift your state. There is one woman that talks about the snack workout, which I really love her concept on that. The snack workout, where it's just, 5-10 minutes of getting your heart rate up and getting blood moving in your body. I love, for my nervous system regulation, breath work. Box breathing is something that I love, and I take deep breaths in, hold it, exhale out, hold it. It honestly works. I know a lot of people like yoga for the nervous system. I am not a big yogi, but I do know after I do yoga, I always feel more grounded, as if energy has been released from my body. Getting enough sleep, eating enough of the right food. I think a lot of us sometimes are not eating enough. Drinking water. I am not a doctor. I am not giving medical advice, but I know taking magnesium has definitely helped my nervous system and helped regulate it and calm it down. There is research that shows we are not getting enough magnesium and we need magnesium supplements. I was talking with my oldest son, and he was saying how he met up with this person, and having connection with her helped regulate his nervous system. He just felt so much better having human contact. So, connection with people who are themselves regulated can help you regulate your nervous system and give you tools on how to regulate your nervous system. Now, these are not soft suggestions. They are actually psychological tools. They can actually change the chemistry of your body and your brain. A lot of research has been done on all of these suggestions. So, when your nervous system is regulated, I want you to know everything is easier. Things that you desire attract themselves to you easily. The gym doesn't feel impossible. The salad doesn't feel like punishment, and it actually kind of tastes good because your body's like, oh, this is good. Yeah, we're regulated. We want this nutrition. You stop white knuckling your way through the day. You start actually living it when your nervous system is regulated.